James here. Today we're taking a look at a mouse from RisoPhy. This is actually their wireless mouse, guys. Yes, this is a wireless mouse, but it has some cool stuff in it. It actually has a charging dock. It can do up to 20,000 DPI. It has a 300 IPS switch and a 1,000 Hertz sensor. You heard me right. Now it has chroma RGB backlighting on the actual mouse itself and the dock. Now it has 6 programmable buttons. It does have a software and all of that cool stuff. But what's cool is how light this mouse is. If you guys like a light mouse, this is only 87 grams of weight. It does have, like I said, 6 programmable buttons, which you can actually do macros and change around to your liking with the software. Has the dock. The dock looks just like this. Nice little dock with the little gold pins that it sits on. On the bottom, it does have a button right there. That button, I believe, is an indication for the lighting of this. Same with this one. Now, the cool thing is this is actually can be run wired, wireless, or Bluetooth. If you are running the wired or the wireless version, you will need this little dongle in here for the 2.4 gigahertz. Hides right on the bottom, guys. Right there, it has a little drawer. If you're running Bluetooth, just pair it up to your Bluetooth settings on your PC, and you're good to go. Now, I'm going to put this little back on here. Then you have the switch for wired. You just plug it in USB-C, and you're good to go. They do give you this nice long USB-C to USB cable for the charging dock. Now, you will need that for the dock, of course, to plug it in. This is where it gets kind of cool. The USB-C is where you'll actually plug this in. The USB-A is what you'll plug into the device to charge, to have this as a charging base. But not only do they indicate that, but they add you another USB cable port right there so you can charge other devices or plug in other pieces off of this port. That's cool. So if you want to charge it, guys, just set it there and it sits on that just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually plug this in. We're going to show you guys it sitting there, and then we're going to show it off a little more. So guys, give me a second. We're going to switch views in a sec. Okay, now that I have plugged in, you guys can kind of see the lighting down here on the bottom and the mouse kind of match up. It will change angles and stuff. You can change the lighting. There's a button on the bottom of this. We'll change the lighting pattern right there to just a solid color. We'll change it again, and it should start breathing and changing colors that way. If I hit it again, it should have another pattern like a tracing effect. If we change it again, it's just off and comes back on, and now it's like a rainbow effect. The same with the mouse. Now, with it sitting like this, it actually looks cool sitting like this. I like this option that I can sit here and charge this wirelessly and not have to worry about having a cable on my mouse all the time to recharge it, or if I don't have, wireless charging pad. This is actually cool to have sitting around. Now I'm going to pull the mouse off, of course. Now the mouse is off, and you guys can see the colorations. And now this does have a button here to change colorations also. We'll just swap it around, change the patterns. It's just the same way as the other one, and it just swaps around. Now for DPI button, we have a DPI button right there. We have a right mouse click, left mouse click, and it feels good in the hand if you're a claw gamer. I shall like that. Now, I don't hate this. Now, usually I like a really heavy mouse. This one actually feels good in the hand. No problems with that. And the scroll wheel actually works very, very phenomenally well. Guys, honestly, this works phenomenally well. Now, the cool thing is with the 2.4 gigahertz, guys, if you use the dongle, you can have some low latency there. If you have the Bluetooth, you'll have a little bit more latency. If you use wired, you will not have an issue with latency whatsoever. With the DPI switch, you can go anywhere you want into the levels of DPI you need. The scroll wheel works phenomenally well. The right, left mouse click works phenomenal. Now, guys, it literally feels like it should be in your hand. Some mouses are bigger, some are bulkier, some have claw grips, some don't. This one is nice and smaller and actually feels very, very well in my hand. Now, the cool thing is on this charging base, if you need 10 minutes of charge, we'll give you 5 hours of use. On a full charge, you'll have 100 hours of battery life before you need to charge it. And it does have an indicator to indicate when that battery is going low. The RisoPhy Wireless Charging Mouse, guys, is a great mouse thus far. And I'm quite enjoying this already just with this little bit. I want to thank you for checking this video out, and I hope you guys have a great one.